The goal is to get the U.S. to return to the nuclear deal it withdrew from nearly 3 years ago and end punishing economic sanctions, and at the same time force Iran back into compliance. Iran has been enriching uranium well beyond limits spelled out in the pact once then-President Donald Trump pulled the U.S. out of the arrangement, calling it the worst deal ever negotiated. Talks to restore the agreement, known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or the JCPOA, begin next week.
We've agreed to participate in talks with our European, Russian, and Chinese partners to identify the issues involved in a mutual return to compliance with the JCPOA with Iran.
But the United States and Iran are not going to meet face-to-face. Talks will in essence be chaired and overseen by working groups formed by the European Union.
We don't anticipate presently that there will be direct talks between the United States and Iran through the process, though we certainly remain open to them.
Iran is taking a different approach. The country's foreign minister, Mohammad Javad Zarif, tweeting, "The aim, rapidly finalize sanction lifting and nuclear measures for choreographed removal of all sanctions, followed by Iran ceasing remedial measures. No Iran-U.S. meeting, unnecessary." It has been a delicate diplomatic dance to get to this point. When Trump pulled the U.S. out of the JCPOA, he implemented harsh sanctions against Iran, hoping the penalties would bring Iran back to the negotiating table. It did not. Since then, both nations have demanded the other offer concessions first. Iran and the United States are worried that taking the first step will make each nation appear weak at home. Diplomats involved in the discussion say right now it appears all parties are on the right track. But moving ahead will not be easy and will take intensive efforts. Sean Caleb, CGTN in Washington.